This song took roughly 10 months to write. I kept starting it and finishing it and then thinking and feeling like it just wasn't right, it just wasn't finished. So I rewrote it about 5 times and like finished each version, but just it didn't feel right. And when I asked myself why it wasn't finished, I just kept coming back to this thought of like, I was trying to say something. And you know, when someone loses a loved one that way, somebody that they've been in love with for 50 years, there really isn't something you can say.
What did I love the most about Bonnie? Her compassion, her kindness, her smile. She was one that was always doing something for someone else. She cared more for others than herself most of the time, and I fell in love with her from the first time I saw her, that quirky little smile. When we began our relationship, although she was in school, she was looking after her mother at the time, who was diagnosed with ALS. At the time, there were concerns about whether it would be familiar and could carry on, so she had concerns, and which I did not. I loved her for better, for worse, and if God forbid it happened, that you know, I promised her I would be there for her, and we'd work through it and deal with it the best we could. Her philosophy was, you know, I'm not dying with ALS, I'm going to live with ALS. And we did. We lived every day the best we could. It wasn't a tough situation. I actually feel blessed that I was able to look after her. You know, most people say, you know, make sure you hug your wife or give her a kiss each day before you go. I got to, sorry. I got to hold her every day.
I had this incredible experience where I was washing my dishes at the kitchen sink going, man, poor Dave, he's been waiting for me to finish this song for like months and almost a year, and it's not done yet. How come it's not done? And this really soft, lovely voice came into my head and said, because it was never supposed to be for me, it's supposed to be for him. As soon as I heard that, I started to write the song for Dave, and it turned out to be one of the easiest and most loveliest songs to write.
I'm a bit of a personal type person. I don't share a lot of feelings and whatnot, but Meaghan was able to work her way into my heart, and just a sweetheart. Actually, the process was beneficial to me in the healing process, because I was having a bit of a hard time. The first time I heard the song, wow, it was there's a hole in me the size of you. And there's a lot of ways to describe the loss of a loved one, but nothing as perfect as that.